Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your bi-weekly work and finance focused readings. I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and this is going to cover the weeks it's going to cover the time frame of the 3rd of April onto the 16th of April, and it will be focused on work, career, finances, and anything that covers where your money goes or where your money's coming from, okay? These are general readings, so try and keep that in mind. They're not going to apply to everybody watching, or they're not going to apply exactly in the same way. You can watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages, for additional information that may apply to you. And if not, you could always get a private reading specific to just you and what you're dealing with and what you want to look at in your life. And all the links you need for that are in the description box below. And we are running special offer readings at this time, so I always encourage everyone to check out the specials page on my website as well. And again, it's in the description box below. But other than that, I hope that you enjoy your readings and that you have a wonderful time ahead when it comes to this sector in your life. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy your readings, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Okay? Take care. Hi Taurus, and welcome to your reading. So I'm going to show you the cards and then tie the messages together for you. At the bottom of the deck is the overall energy. You do have the Page of Swords. Then we have the Devil, the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Justice card, and Temperance. So you have a few major arcana cards in your reading here. And what I'm getting when it comes to that is, for some of you, this time frame represents a time of conclusions, but it is things happening the way they were meant to, and it's almost kind of setting yourself free from a situation, from a burden that's happening at this time. So right away, what I'm seeing here is, for some of you, you may be dealing with a divorce, with the end of a marriage, and you may be going back and forth in terms of sorting out alimony or child support, splitting up property, divvying up property, that sort of thing. And you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising here, so this could be your ex. With the Knight of Cups here, though, I do see that perhaps for some of you, you may be anticipating more of a struggle, more of a challenge in terms of getting what you're asking for. And actually, the message is, try to be fair and try to approach this with compassion and as much as possible, because things will go a lot smoother that way and you will be able to get what you're asking for. For those of you, this could be leaving a job. For some of you, this is a job that you've been in for a really long time and it's just time to go. It's turned into, it was a great opportunity when it started, or even, saved you in terms of it was the first job you could get and you could pay your bills, and so it was a lifesaver. But as time went by with the Devil, it may be that you just didn't have opportunities to grow there, or you didn't have opportunities for advancement, or it turned into a gilded cage type of situation where it started out as, something you were comfortable doing and confident, and then it turned into something that you felt chained to with the Devil. And you could have been dealing with an overbearing boss, or you could have been dealing with just too much work, and so you just didn't have time for anything else. Excuse me. It may have affected your health. And I feel like with the Page of Swords here, this could be some of you getting the news from your doctor in terms of what's been going wrong, what's been happening and has been going wrong with you, with your body. And for some of you, they are saying it's stress related, or something attached to the way you work, the hours you work, the workload, and so on and so forth. So for some of you, I feel like, you're saying, I have to be fair to myself. This is not fair here. For some of you, you're just leaving this job with the Ten of Pentacles. It is a happy conclusion in a way, okay, with the Ten of Pentacles. It is your choice, I feel. For some of you, absolutely. And you already have an offer, another offer someplace else with the Knight of Cups, because you're kind of taking your cup from one place to another. Excuse me. There could be some health issues for you, and I feel like they're going to go back to your workload or stressing over money or stuff like that. For those of you, you're going from one type of job to a different type, and it could be going from one type of career to a very different type of career. For some of you, could be dealing with, going from real estate to more of a legal field with this kind of energy. For those of you, this could be, just going from a job that you've been in or a career that you've been in for a really long time with the Ten of Pentacles. You know what you're doing. You can do it with your hands tied behind your back and blindfold on. And so you got to a point where you felt like you were being complacent, or you got to the point where there's nowhere else to go from there, nowhere further. And so with the Knight of Cups, it's just a natural transition that you would go in a different direction. And for some of you, you're just leaving the company altogether and switching jobs or switching fields, careers. And for others of you, this is having that conversation with management and them offering you a different position, a better position, with more advancement opportunities, something that is fair to you, something that you deserve based on how much you've given the company, how much time, energy, and effort. And then things can get back into balance. And any health issues you may have had attached to workload, stressing over money or responsibility, they're going to balance out. Okay, you're going to resolve that situation as well during this time frame. For those of you, you could be going from working for yourselves or working for the family business to starting a new job, just taking on a different direction. And then the Page of Swords just represents dealing with contracts, dealing with paperwork, paying attention to the details, revising everything before you sign. The Justice card here can talk about weighing up your options, and it can talk about negotiations happening. And with the Temperance card as well, it can talk about negotiations. And I feel that you will be happy with the outcome of those negotiations. For those of you, this is working for yourself, and you may be getting another job, because the Temperance card can also talk about blending two things together, managing two things at the same time. So if you're working for yourself, you could also be looking at perhaps temporarily filling in for someone else, that sort of thing. Or you work for yourself, but also sometimes, you have to go in and do your part in the family business. It could be something like that as well, in the extended family business. For those of you, you're coming out of a time when you've depended on family to support you and to help you through difficult times. And so you're free from that now. You're starting a new job, and you're getting back on your feet financially. For those of you, you're going from a job or a type of job or a career that has been good for you and safe and good money, but you're looking for something more fulfilling, spiritually fulfilling or emotionally fulfilling. And so you could be shifting careers at this point and either starting your own business, and it could be something to do with accounting or legal advice with these cards here, or even counseling. Just counseling could be coming up here. But you're going from, a job that has been okay, you've done well financially for yourself, but now you're looking for something more. And so you could start your own business, or you're starting a different job in a completely different field. But it is what you've always wanted to do. For some of you, I feel like proceedings may be delayed. Okay. I feel that you have all the criteria, or you meet all the criteria, or you've done everything you were supposed to, but for whatever reason, they get delayed a little bit, and you have to wait a little bit longer to hear that final word, to hear that sentence or verdict or whatever this is for you. But I do see settlements coming your way. For some of you, you could be dealing with a situation where either someone tried to sue you for your home, or someone tried to sue you for your part in an inheritance, or someone tried to sue you for your money that you've earned, and so they've tried to claim stake. I don't know if that's a phrase when it comes to your money. And I feel like justice will be served, and their attempts will fail, because if they're not entitled to that money, they're not going to get that money. For some of you, you will have a choice during this time frame. Do you go for the money, or do you go for the passion? A job for money, or a job that you are passionate about? And so for some of you, you're going to have to make a choice on that. And the message here for you is do what's what your heart is telling you. Follow your heart here. Follow your instincts. And think about things in the long run. Are you going to be happy in the long run? Or at least have a plan, if you're not going to be there forever, just kind of envision, I could do this for a little while and then I could do that, or I won't be able to keep this up for a long time, or I'm eventually going to be worn out in this kind of a role, and so I'm better off in this direction. So just think ahead when making this choice. I do see job opportunities coming up for a lot of you, though. Pay attention to the details with the Page of Swords here, and Mercury is in its shadow period, and it will go retrograde on the 9th. So it's just about paying attention to the details, making sure you understand everything before you sign, making sure you've asked all the questions you had, making sure you're very clear on what is expected of you, and so on and so forth before you sign on that dotted line. And for those of you, it could be that you've agreed to start a job, or you were offered a job, and what is delayed is your start date for whatever reason. And so it's just about, okay, stay calm. It's just delayed a little bit. It's still going through. And for those of you, this could be a promotion, either a promotion or a job change. It's definitely moving forward either way into a new direction. And you may be working and also training for this new position at the same time, kind of applying what you learn as you go type of role. With the Ten of Pentacles, though, it does talk about whatever you've been enslaved to, so to speak, in terms of it's something you've been working on and it's just taken up your entire life. It is coming to a conclusion, and it is coming to you with financial rewards. With the Ten of Pentacles and new offers or new opportunities. They're exactly what you deserve. Okay, so you don't have to work so hard, because your merits will be recognized and rewarded accordingly, so you don't have to struggle as much next time you try for a promotion or anything like that. Settlements coming your way, or inheritance. It may be challenged, but again, if these people have no claim to your money, then they're not going to get it, so try not to worry about that. Just stick to, do what the legal thing to do is, and things will work themselves out. You have to have faith in that. But yeah, either child support, alimony, settlements, divvying up your assets could be showing up here for some of you. Anything that you have claimed in court, I feel like it will come to you. There may be some delays that you're dealing with, so just be mindful of that and try to stay calm through it. Don't lose your cool over it. It's just a little delay, but things are working themselves out. Career changes for the better happening for some of you. Starting your own business for those of you could be coming up here, or kind of managing either two different projects or two different jobs, whether you're temporarily filling in for someone or as you do your job still, or this is taking on two different part-time jobs, or taking on your regular job and then a weekend job. But you could be balancing two different things. Balancing the books, you could be doing your taxes at this time as well. Paying attention to details and paperwork, legal things, okay? Accounting, taxes, anything like that could be coming up for some of you here. I feel like overall it's going to be a good time frame for you. The Devil card here doesn't have to represent something bad. It is a focus on money. It is a focus on the material side of things, or just a heavy focus on work to the detriment of everything else, because you just have to do this at this time. It will bring you rewards with the Ten of Pentacles and new opportunities with the Knight of Cups though. So as long as you keep things balanced, because you have the Temperance card and the Justice card, so keeping things in a healthy balance, whatever that means for you, it's going to be a great time, and it will pay off for you financially and otherwise. And for some of you, you're moving, that's what it is, and you're dealing with the paperwork of that and the whole moving situation. But it is something you've been working very hard towards, and you will be rewarded for it, so everything goes through smoothly for you at this time. So these are a few of the messages coming through for you for this time frame. I hope that they make sense and that they help. Let me know. I'm looking forward to your comments, how these cards apply to you if they do. Be sure to watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages. Have a great time ahead, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.